What's up, guys? It's B Wade. We have a great game with the Packers at Minnesota this weekend. It's a 4 o'clock game. I'm going to cover this game specifically in this video, walk you guys through my 3 favorite picks in it. We continue to hit. I hit big on the Cincinnati game today. Was wild. Had me on the edge of my seat for at least 30 minutes. But I'm going to jump into these picks. I'm also going to tell you guys how you can win a signed SGA jersey that I'm giving away on this channel. There's also a link down below for my VIP picks where I send all my premium picks out to you directly every day. Check that out, but let's jump into these picks. So I'm starting with TJ Hockenson to go over 42.5 receiving yards. You see here he's hitting it 50% of the year, right? Half on, half off. When we look at Green Bay, a weakness of their defense is guarding the tight end position. They are one of the worst at guarding tight ends. They're giving up almost 60 yards a game. And when you look at how Hockenson has done against them, he went for 88 yards in his game against them last year. And you see here, they are not great at defending the tight end position. I really like Hawk to show up in this game. He didn't get much last week, but when you look at his targets, they've been consistent. Since he's come back, he's had at least 5 in all of his last 5 games, right? So you look at his last 5, and he's getting 6.4 targets a game for 4.2 receptions. With that type of volume, I like him going over 42 yards, especially when you look at Green Bay. A weakness of their defense is guarding the tight end. So I'm locking that one in as my first pick. And we're going to stay at the same position, just go on the other side of the ball. And I'm taking Tucker Kraft as well. So he's been a big target for Green Bay lately. He's only hitting this 47% of the time, but I like the fact that he's hit it in 3 out of the last 4. He just went for 63 last week against New Orleans. Minnesota, they give up a lot of receiving yards, but that's more so as a counting stat because they're so good. A lot of teams end up passing on them a lot late in the game, and so they rack up some passing yards. They're more advanced metrics. They aren't that bad. But when you look at how Tucker Kraft has played against Minnesota, he's gone over this in both of his last games. He went for 53 yards against them earlier this year, 48 yards in his last game against them last year, and he had 9 targets for 6 catches against them earlier this year. You look at his volume, and it's a little bit all over the place, which does concern me a little bit. I always tell you guys, I'm not here to sell you a pick. I'm here to walk through the data and kind of show you both sides of the coin. So, that's one piece of it, right? In his last 5 games, he's had 2 games where he only got 2 targets. Granted, he caught both those targets, but in both those games, he went under because that wasn't enough volume to get him over. But the fact that he's hit this in his last 2 games against them, he's a big piece of this offense, and especially in a tight game, I like the tight end getting action. I'm taking Tucker Kraft to go over, and then our last pick, I'm taking Justin Jefferson, but we're getting a promo for him. I'm taking this on Vivid Picks, and on Vivid, they have his line at 69.5. So when you drop it to 69.5, he's hit this in all but 3 games this year. You look head-to-head, he hit it against them for 85 yards earlier this year. It was just the 4th game of the year, but he just went for a $144 last week. And even in games where he's not getting targeted a ton, he's still able to get over 70 yards. So the difference between getting him at 70 and his typical line at 88 or 89 is a big difference. He's hitting this at 80%. When we go to his regular line, he's under 50%. So that's might only seem like 18 or 19 yards, but that's the difference between hitting it really frequently and just hitting it half the time. So I am locking this in on Vivid Picks. You'll see the pick here on the screen. We are getting 5.5x for this, and Vivid Picks is my favorite fantasy app because of all the promos they give us. We're getting this discounted. We got Jamar Chase discounted today. We're getting Jaden Daniels for free. They have so many promos, it makes it really easy to be profitable. You guys will get your first deposit doubled when you use code BWP. You can also just use the link down below in the description. That will double your first deposit. Regarding the SGA jersey, all you have to do to be entered is like this video, subscribe to my channel, drop a comment down below. That's it. I'm going to do the drawing on January 12th. I've already given away a signed Ray Lewis and signed Jamar Chase jersey on here. It's just my way of showing my appreciation. And if you guys are interested in upping your game when it comes to putting in these fantasy slips, you need to check out dgfantasy.com. It will help you to be more profitable. It's helped me make at least a couple extra $100 every week. And so I've partnered with them. I'm able to give you 25% off when you use code BWADE. Check it out, dgfantasy.com. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure to watch my other videos for the football games this weekend. Like, subscribe, comment, so you're entered to win that signed jersey. And I appreciate y'all watching. Let's make some money this weekend.